7 reasons you should never hurt a Taurus. Taurus doesn't rush into love. They observe. They wait. And when they finally open their heart, they don't do it halfway. Their love is rooted, firm, thoughtful, and built to last. They won't overwhelm you with fireworks. They'll ground you with their patience, their presence, their quiet protection. But if you betray that trust, if you ignore what they consistently give, know this: they won't fight to be understood. They won't beg. They'll just leave. And their absence will echo louder than any goodbye. In this video, I'll share 7 reasons why you should never hurt a Taurus. Each reason reveals the quiet strength they carry, the value they place on stability, and why once they're done, you won't get another chance. If you've ever been loved by a Taurus, protected by them, trusted by them, or shut out by them, leave a comment. Reason number 7 explains why once they're done, there is no going back. No second version, no open door. Reason 1. Taurus doesn't just love, they invest. A Taurus doesn't catch feelings, they cultivate them. Carefully, quietly, with intention. When they love you, it's not impulsive. It's practical. It's long-term. It's a decision that weaves you into their everyday life, into their future, into their rituals. They'll build around you, save with you, stay with you. Even in seasons where everything else is falling apart, they show love in the form of effort. Steady check-ins, thoughtful gifts, quiet acts of service. You might miss it if you're waiting for grand declarations. But it's in the small things, repeated without fail, that Taurus love becomes undeniable. So when you hurt them, it's not just heartbreak. It's loss of a foundation, a structure, a safe place they built with both hands. And once broken, they won't try to rebuild the same thing with the same person, because trust isn't something they gamble twice. Reason 2. You'll never experience loyalty like theirs again. Taurus loyalty isn't flashy. It's not about showing up when it's easy. It's about staying when things are hard. They'll be there when you're at your worst, even when you don't ask. They'll defend you in rooms you're not in. They'll give you the benefit of the doubt when others have written you off. But here's what most people don't realize. Their loyalty isn't limitless. It's earned. And if you weaponize their forgiveness, test their patience too many times, or mistake their endurance for weakness, they'll stop showing up. Silently. Decisively. And what hurts most? They won't announce that they're done. They'll just be done. And one day, you'll reach for their loyalty and it'll be gone. Without anger, without noise, just gone. Reason 3. They offered you peace, and you mistook it for boredom. Taurus love isn't loud. It's grounding. It's someone who remembers how you like your coffee. Someone who gives you space to exhale. They don't chase chaos. They create calm. They find beauty in repetition, joy in the familiar, love in the mundane. You might think their life is too quiet, but it's the kind of quiet that lets you rest, fully, deeply. So if you left because the fire didn't burn fast enough, if you chased someone louder, flashier, more unpredictable, someday you'll realize Taurus was the anchor, the steady rhythm, the peace you didn't know you needed until you couldn't find it again. And by the time that realization hits, their door will no longer be open. Reason 4. Taurus will stay until they can't anymore. They'll give second chances, third, even fourth. Not because they're naive, but because they believe in people, because they remember the best in you, because they don't let go easily. They'll rationalize. They'll reflect. They'll wait for things to feel like they used to. But make no mistake, Taurus is always taking mental notes, watching patterns, feeling shifts. And once their heart reaches its threshold, once they realize they're more lonely with you than without you, they'll leave. Not with anger, but with calm clarity. And you won't be able to talk your way back in. Not because they don't care anymore, but because they finally started caring for themselves more. Reason 5. You won't know they're leaving until they're already gone. Taurus doesn't storm out. They detach like the seasons change, gradually, almost imperceptibly. First, they stop asking the questions they used to care about. Then, they stop sharing the details of their day. Their laughter gets a little quieter. Their presence starts to feel formal. And then, one day, they're not there anymore. No final text, no dramatic ending. Just an empty space where something solid used to be. You'll realize too late that Taurus gave you more warning signs than you chose to see. Their silence wasn't sudden. It was built one unmet need at a time. Reason 6. They turn pain into purpose. You may think you hurt them beyond repair, that you left them in pieces. But Taurus doesn't crumble. They reconstruct. They'll put their energy into their body, their work, their future. They'll rise through routine, rebuild through rituals, and find healing in the physical world. Nature, food, movement, creation. They won't seek revenge. Their glow-up is the closure. And when you see them again, smiling, glowing, unbothered, you'll see someone you barely recognize. Not because they changed who they are, but because they reclaimed every part of themselves they once gave to you. Reason 7. When a Taurus is done, it's final. There's no version 2. No, let's try again next season. When Taurus is done, it's not a threat. It's a decision, made slowly, made with care, made only after every other option has been exhausted. They don't walk away with bitterness. They walk away with dignity, because they know love isn't meant to be begged for or earned through pain. Once they've decided you don't value what they bring, they don't revisit that place again. You'll remember the way they stayed when no one else did. You'll remember the comfort of their consistency, and you'll realize too late, Taurus doesn't return to the garden they had to watch die. If you've ever been loved by a Taurus, held in their calm, protected by their presence, or shut out by their silence, you already know. Theirs is the kind of love you only lose once. So if you still have it, honor it. And if you've lost it, let that silence teach you what words never could.